Welfare queens, weave on their scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in their house, welfare queens. I like you. Yeah, I met this hood rat whore. She said I was fly. She said, sexy little daddy, won't you come on by? I said, okay, baby doll, tell me where you live. She said, down in the hood with a bunch of kids. I'm like, damn, baby doll, are they home now? She said, no, they with my mama at the playground. I'm like, okay, I'ma slide through real quick. She said, that's for that dick. I'ma smash her and that's it. She said, four of my baby daddy's locked up in jail. My fifth baby daddy broke, can't post no bail. I'm thinking to myself, man, what the hell? As long as she don't say nothing, she don't tell. So we headed right there, straight to a spot. Stripper pole in the crib, dropped it like it's hot. She said a condom, man, don't even bother. I'm like, hell no, I ain't gonna be your next big bother. Weave on a scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. She ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Weave on the scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. Ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. I met this big booty broad, had a bunch of tattoos, attitude real rude. At the mall, looked at me and said, get over here, nigga. I said, what? She said, yeah, you, get over here, nigga. I ain't a chump. So I went and stepped to the chick. Earring in her nose, earring in her lip. She said, go with me tonight. I need that dick. You gon' be my boy toy, my new play stick. I felt like Jay-Z. Excuse me, miss. She said, look at all this ass. You gon' pass on this? On second thought, you might be right. You got a lot of stuff to keep me occupied tonight. She got a call, didn't know her phone was on speaker. We outside waiting, hurry up, she quit up. Welfare queen tried to set me up. Welfare queen tried to mess me up, straight up. Weave on a scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. She ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Weave on a scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. Ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Man, I tell you, these chicks out here disgusting, man. They got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 baby daddies. These kids don't even know who the father is. You are not the father. Maury show, man. They try to set you up, put you on child support. Man, they just paid to have babies and destroy the community. Man, what's going on? Why don't you get up off your stinking behind and do something with your life? Straight up. Weave on a scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. She ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Weave on a scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. Ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Weave on a scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. She ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Weave on a scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. Ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Zillionaire entertainment, baby. All right, what's poppin'? It's your boy Zillionaire. Welcome to the show. We back at it again. What's poppin'? Make sure you like, share, subscribe. You know the truth speaker. The guy that makes everybody mad. The guy that makes everybody mad. I tell you, boy,
What's poppin', Tate, Christopher Cooper? Shout out to my moderators and my monthly members and everybody else. Make sure you hit that mother freaking like button. Straight up. Hit that freaking like button. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. I want to talk about these chicks now. In our society, women don't like to be called out. We live in a society where women can call you out. Women can call you out, but you can't call them out. Mind blowing. I tell you, boy, had a chick on my show the other night, wanted to argue, and she couldn't answer a question. She couldn't even answer a damn question. I'm like, yeah, because you know it's the truth. Why? How come black women don't like to hear the truth? How come black women don't like to hear the truth? I don't understand why black women don't like to hear the truth. They just don't want to hear it. Now, when I talk about low-value women, my definition of a low-value woman is a woman that's been ran through, got a bunch of kids, and still talking about she want a great husband. My definition of a low-value woman is a woman that got a bunch of kids, she's ran through, and after she done messed up her life, after she done had all these kids, now you want to settle down and get you a great husband. I have females that hit me up online, and they have the nerve to tell me her and her kids are a package deal. How the hell are you and your kids a package deal? Yo, you and your kids are not a package deal. Like I keep saying, I will send that package back to UPS. Straight up. I'm not messing with y'all chicks, a bunch of kids, a bunch of baby daddies. How come you couldn't make it work with one of those baby daddies? That's crazy. They can have a bunch of kids, a bunch of baby daddies. How come you couldn't make it work with one of them baby daddies? Please tell me. Why? Why couldn't you make it work with somebody? Like, come on. You just sleeping around, your legs wide open, any and everything just running up inside you. And you can't make it work with nobody. Was popping. Lionel Woods was good. Another monthly member. What's going on? I'm going to put the link in here for the women to debate the topic. And you can't even debate with women nowadays. Because guess why you can't debate with women? Women go around the facts. Women don't debate facts. Women debate feelings. Women don't debate facts. Women debate feelings, especially black women. Especially black women, they don't want to hear facts. They will ignore your fact to argue with you. I could give you a fact right in front of your face, and she will ignore she will ignore the hell out of that fact just to tell you how she feels. Like the chick that came on the other day. What's popping, Keisha? Like the chick that came on try to argue me down the other day. That dumb chick came on my live just talking stupid. I'm like, what is this stupid chick talking about? Just a dumbass. Do you want to argue, go around in circles, not answer the question? Listen, lady, her kids in the background making a bunch of noise. Like I say, my definition of a low-value woman is a woman that makes bad decisions in life consistently. A woman who got a bunch of kids and a bunch of baby daddies. A woman who has not bettered her life and bettered herself. That is a low-value woman. That's my definition. Okay? Now, everybody had their own definition. My definition of a and vice versa with a low-value man. He got a bunch of kids. Same thing for men. They got a bunch of kids. Okay? Bunch of baby mamas. The nigga's a bum. He's a broke. And he's living off women. So same, I know I'm talking about women because guess what? When you talk about women, you get more views, period. When you talk about women, more people show up. So I'm talking about the women, but this goes for the men too. All right. I put the women in the title because women, they just attract more people to your content. See, I'm being honest with y'all. See, women attract people to your content. But this goes for low value men as well. Men who sleep off of women who men who live off of women, got a bunch of kids. And but let me tell you the difference here. A woman that has a bunch of kids will tell you she deserves a great husband. A nigga that got a bunch of kids, he will never tell you he's looking for a great wife. A woman with a bunch of kids, and ran through and destroyed her life, she'll tell you she still deserves a good husband. But you'll never hear a nigga, a bum ass nigga, you'll never hear him tell you, I deserve a great wife. He won't say that. But it's funny that a woman that has destroyed her life, got a bunch of niggas, got her pussy mileage, your high dick percentage. You got high dick percentage. Nobody want no old, nobody want no used, washed up car. When you go to a dealership and look at cars, what do you look at? The mileage. When you go to buy a brand new car, you look at the mileage. Even when you go to buy a used car, you look at the mileage. Some of y'all got some high mileage on you. Some of y'all got some high mileage on you. How come you couldn't make it work with one of those baby daddies? I'm confused. And then they expect a man to come and fix all their problems. You got low value, your high dick percentage. You don't want to better your life. You don't want to, you living, you just, either the system taking care of you or somebody taking care of you. Or you working at McDonald's or something. And you got a bunch of kids and you're making minimum wage or living off the system. And you expect a man to come and fix all your problems. And if he don't, I had one stupid chick tell me, this dumb chick had the nerve to tell me, stupid chick. She had the nerve to tell me, if I couldn't take care of her and her kids, I wasn't a real man. I bet you didn't tell them bum ass niggas you had kids by they weren't real men. This stupid chick had the nerve to say, this dumb chick had a nerve to say, just a stupid chick, just had a nerve to say, this dumbass had a nerve to say, you ain't a real man if you don't take care of me and my kids. Really? So I have to take care of you and a bunch of your damn babies. That makes me a real man. Really? And this is how they try to manipulate you into relationships. You have a lot of women try to manipulate you into taking care of their kids. This is when they find a successful brother. Because a lot of women know I'm a successful man. I'm very successful. So they see me on the dating sites and they're like, oh, let me see if I could get this nigga to take care of me and my kids. And as soon as we have one falling out, we have one disagreement. Next thing you know, I'm a bad guy because I won't take care of her and her kids. I don't understand why they don't get their career together. They don't get their life together before they have children. Why is this? Why they don't get their life together before they have kids? How come the kids come first, then they try to get a relationship, and then they go back to school? I'm going to tell you something. Black women do everything backwards in the black community. They have babies first by a bunch of niggas. Then they try to find a man. Then they try to go to school. I'm trying to go to school. I need somebody to take care of these kids. What? What the block? You should have got your career together. You should have got your business together. You should have got your degree, whatever you was going to do. First, find you a good brother that got something going on. Y'all can build together and y'all make a family. But guess why? Because black women just like dick. Black women just want to get fucked. Let's just tell it how it is. Black women just want good days, want to get dick down real good. That's what they say when they with their girlfriends. They want to get dick down real good. That's what they say when they're with their behind the closed doors. Black women be like, I just want to get dick down real good. I've had females DM me on dating sites to tell me I just want to get dick down real good. That's all y'all want is to get dick down real good. Y'all want to get fucked real good, but y'all don't want to build no family. Y'all have a bunch of babies first and then say niggas ain't shit. But you slept with a bunch of no ain't shit niggas. You slept with a bunch of old and ain't shit nigga. Why would you sleep with a man that don't even have a roof over his head? These women be getting pregnant by niggas who live with their mommy or live with their sister, living with their former baby mama. Y'all have babies by niggas that can't provide shit. I'm confused. He can't provide nothing for you, but you'll open your legs and let the nigga go raw and nut up in your pussy. You let the nigga nut all in your vagina and he ain't got shit to show for it. He got to live with you and your mama. He either got to live with you and your mama or live with you off your Section 8. All he got to offer is ding-a-ling. Well, he fuck good. This is what black women say. He fuck good. Black women always say that shit. He fuck good. That's all y'all care about. If he fuck good. He's a fucking bum. Of course he's gonna fuck the shit out of you. He needs somewhere to stay, stupid. If I was a broke ass nigga and I need somewhere to stay, I'm gonna fuck your brains out so I can stay there. If I'm a bum ass nigga and I need somewhere to stay, I'm gonna fuck your brains out too. Cause I need somewhere to stay. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? He fuck good. He's a fucking bum. So successful men don't fuck good. And then after y'all deal with these niggas that y'all say fuck good, these hood niggas, then you try to get with a successful man after 100 hood niggas done fucked you. After 100 hood niggas done ran through you, now you talking about, I'm tired of these niggas. I need a real man. Ain't no real successful man gonna want to take on all that baggage. He got to deal with you and your issues, and he also got to deal with you and all them bad, dirty ass kids you got. He got to deal with you and your issues and all them bad, dirty ass kids. You think he want to deal with your baggage? He want to deal with your mental and emotional baggage and all your dirty ass kids. Come on now, what man gonna want to take that on? Now, what successful man wants to crowd his life with that baggage when he can find a single successful sister to build with? Now, that's the only thing I don't agree with Kevin Samuels when he say a successful man don't want a woman. When Kevin Samuels say a successful man don't care about a woman's degree and all that stuff, I don't agree with that at all. I think what a woman has going on means a lot. He said a successful man don't care about your degree. He don't care about what? I don't agree with that part with Kevin Samuels. I'm sorry. That's bullshit to say a man don't care about how successful a woman is. A successful man is going to look at that. That's bullshit. He going to want to see what you got going on. Because a successful man, he don't want a total leech. A successful man don't want just a woman that's a leech. If I take on you and your kids, you will just be a leech. And those type of women usually end up on Snapped, killing a nigga. You break up with a woman, you get with a woman that ain't got shit, and you bring on her and her kids, and you try to break up with that chick, she'll fucking kill you. She'll kill you for trying to get some She's gonna try to get something out of it. Insurance deal, have a bum ass nigga that she grew up with, he gonna come shoot your ass. She gonna have some nigga from the hood come get you. I mean, it's just a fact. Ain't no successful man gonna want to take on all that damn baggage. He ain't gonna want to take on you and your dirty ass kids. He got to deal with your crazy ass mentality. He got to deal with your warped thinking. He got to deal with your backwards thinking. And he got to deal with your dirty ass kids. Ain't no successful man gonna come and save you. That's why it's good, black women, to make the right decisions in your life. Get your career, your job, business, get that going first. I don't know, a lot of stuff Kevin says is good. It's good shit, but a lot of shit I don't agree with. I'm just going to be honest. I'm not going to say everything he says is wrong. No. Kevin says a lot of things that's on point. But some of the other shit he said, I'm like, nah, bro, that don't, no. No, a successful man don't want a woman that they ain't got shit going on. Damn, if I'm successful, you at least got to be in school getting your degree, or you got to have something going on. You got to have something going on. You got to know how to be a good wife and all that. Yes, I agree with that part. You got to know how to treat a man. Yes. But you got women that feel like they're entitled to a great man and they got high dick percentage. You got high dick percentage, baby. You ran through and you think you're going to find the best of the best. Do you actually think a successful man want a ran through woman? Unless he's a simp. Do you think the average alpha male, I'm talking about real alpha males. I don't know what these other channels talking about. I see these channels talking about alpha male. Nigga, you ain't no alpha male, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't no alpha male. I ain't never seen no alpha males like you. I know an alpha male when I see one. Nigga, a lot of you niggas ain't alphas. Y'all just scream that shit. You ain't no damn alpha male. Shut the hell up. You a straight beta male screaming alpha. But a real beta males be screaming, I'm an alpha male. But anyway, now if he's a successful beta male, you might can use and abuse him. But I'm talking about a strong alpha male. A strong alpha male is not going to put up with your shit. Now, if say an alpha male decides to take on a woman with 3 kids, which is very few. Like, that's very few. I'm not saying it never happens. That is a small percentage. Why would you want to be in that small percentage of women where you might, and it's a needle in a haystack, you might find a nigga to come rescue your ass. You might. That's a small percentage. Why not have your life all lined up first? Then try to find you a good brother. Because if your life is lined up, everything else will line up. If your life is lined up, everything else will line up. Don't have babies first. Try to trap niggas. Then after you tired of niggas, you try to find a good man. Because now you done tired of you couldn't get the niggas to do what was right. I couldn't get the nigga to do right. You ain't gonna never get a nigga to do right. A nigga's a nigga. That's what he do. You go with the street bums. Then when you tired of them, now you want a successful black brother now. Now he has to take on your high dick percentage and your value has dropped because you ran through. You're a used car. A brand new car, how much a brand new car is going to sell? How much is a used car with a lot of mileage going to sell? If you're a used car with low mileage, that's different. You could be a used car, but your mileage, your dick percentage and your mileage got to be low. You can't be a used car and have high and have high mileage on it. You could be a used car, but it got to be low. See, a nigga buy a used car if the mileage ain't high. Oh, okay, damn, this car only got what? That's all okay, it's used, but it got low mileage. It's a used car, but it got low mileage. Okay, I can take this used. It's some nice cars that are used and the mileage is low. That's fine. She may be a little used. That's okay. I could work with that. But if you got a lot of dicks up in you, a lot of kids, and a nigga can tell when you ran through. You can't, unless a nigga's just stupid. A nigga can tell when a woman is she just fucking everything. And now she wants to stop all of a sudden and get a good brother. Ladies, get your life together first. Stop having babies before you even have your life together. That's what baffles me about black women. They will have babies because the system will take care of her. But then when she's tired of niggas and babies, now you want to better your life. Stop doing it like that. Stop having a bunch of kids first because the system will take care of you. Stop it. That's why a lot of you have babies. It's because your white daddy's going to take care of you. That's sad. Why are you going to keep having babies in poverty? And then when you're sick of all that, then what? You need somebody to come rescue you from the hood. Like, come on. It's ridiculous. I got to cut this live short because my sister and my niece is coming over to my house. So I can't be on this too live. I'm going to have to pick this up another night. So I'm going to be on here a few more minutes, but I got to get ready to go. Because my sister just texted me. They almost here. Now, let me read some of the comments. I know I just needed to get that off my chest before I read the comments. Read some of these comments. Super Soda back in the house. What's up? Lionel Woods, Keisha. Tate is in the house. Yvette is in the house. What's popping? Low value women. They eat off other hustlers' play. Okay, good point. Well, I mean, my Cash App links is in it. Man, hit that Cash App. Let me put my Cash App links in that mother sucker. Y'all know I'm giving a good ass show. Hit that Cash App. I know y'all want the soft version of shit. I'm sorry. I can't do the soft version of the truth. A lot of people want to hear the soft version of the truth. I can't do the soft shit. I'm just rated R. My truth is rated R. Some people's truth is rated PG. I can't do rated PG truth. I can't do it. That's just not me. I can't do it. I can't soften it up. You know, some people do like some people like rated PG. And I get everybody like what they like. Some people like rated PG truth. Some people like rated R truth. I'm just a rated R truth. I'm sorry. Let me say. All right, let me read some more of these comments. Let me see which one I like. Exactly. John King made a good point. A great successful man wants a woman with high values that's successful as well. Thank you, John King. That's the only thing I don't agree with Kevin Samuels. He says high value men, they want, this is what he said, they don't care about a woman's status or degree. That's not true. I do not agree with that. Because if I'm a successful man, why would I want to marry a woman that has nothing going on? If you look at couples, and I'm just going to go to celebrity couples. If you look at Jay-Z and Beyonce, just to say, if you notice, Jay-Z and Beyonce both have something going on. Jay-Z didn't just get a chick that had nothing going on and try to make her a housewife. Let's look at Swiss Beats and Alicia Keys. Swiss Beats, Alicia Keys. They both got shit going on. Alicia Keys had a career. He got his career. They came together. They made a family. You see what I'm saying? It's balanced there. A successful man wants a woman that's successful. That's why I don't understand when Kevin says a successful man don't care nothing about your degree or don't care nothing about your success. That's not true at all. That is not true. Why would a man that he claims is high value or whatever your case you want to call him? And I think high value is not just money and success. I also think it's your character. Because you got people that got money that are pieces of shit. You got people who are rich pieces of shit. Let's just be honest. You got people who are broke pieces of shit. You got people who are rich pieces of shit. You got people that got money, they're good people. You got people that are broke that are good people. So I think it's also character. I don't think it's just money and status. You got to have good character. So why would I want a woman that's successful that's a piece of shit? Why would a woman want a successful man that's a piece of shit? Let's understand, you got to look at the person's character as well. So I think it's a little shallow. Some of the stuff he do is shallow because you got to look at the person too. You can't just look at what they got, character. You got to look at the character and everything else. You can't just look at what they have. You got to look at the type of person they are. So you want a successful person with good character. So a successful man, a successful woman, they want a successful man or woman that has good character, good morals, good standards. Let's just tell her how it is. Why would you want somebody that got money with no morals? I don't want a successful woman with no morals. That's just like me go fucking a thought. What's the difference? I go fuck a thought then. If I get a successful woman that has no morals, what the only difference between her and a thought is that she got money and she thoughting. She just a high value thought. She's just a high value thought. And I think I need to do a video about high value thoughts. You just a high value thought. That's it. She's a low value thought. So that's why I say it's more than just money. It's character. It's a person's character. Because I don't want a woman with money that's a thought. You got successful women who are fucking thoughts. Just like you got niggas with money that pieces of shit. They just pieces of shit. So I got to look at not just your status and your money. Your character plays a big part in it. Your moral standard. I got to see if she's a woman of integrity. First, is she a woman of integrity? I gotta understand it, because if she has no integrity, that means she has no morals, no dignity, and no respect for herself. So why would a successful man want to get with that? You have women who are fine as fuck and have no morals. That's another thing I don't agree with him. Like I said, Kevin makes a lot of points, but some of the shit is like, nah, bruh. Nah. You could get a woman that's fine as shit and she's a fucking whore. Like, it takes more than just looks. A successful man wants a woman that looks good. Yes, he does, but that's not it. It's more to it than that. And that's where Kevin doesn't go into detail. It's like it's shallow. Like his message is very shallow. And I'm gonna probably talk about that next week. He makes good points. I'm not saying he don't. Kevin makes some good points, but a lot of the other shit is shallow as fuck. Like, damn, it's some shallow ass shit. So you just gotta have money and status and give with somebody money and status, and that's it. No, that person gotta have some moral standards. Oh, what about the moral standard here? And there's a lot of women nowadays with thought culture. A lot of them have no standards. A lot of them don't. A lot of them don't have no fucking standards. Why would I want a fine ass bitch with no moral standard? I don't want no trophy wife that's a piece of shit. So if I do meet a successful woman, she got to have some values. Now, these women that have no values, no self-respect, no dignity, you got a bunch of kids, you bring nothing to the table, and you have the nerve to say you want a great husband. No, get back with one of them baby fathers or get with one of them niggas that's in the hood. Somebody said good night. Damn, somebody going to sleep early? Like, come on. So I mean, that's the only thing I don't agree with. Like, you want a woman, a man wants a woman that got something, a successful man. Because I only can speak from a successful man point of view. I'm gonna speak from a successful man point of view. A successful man, high value man, whatever you want to call it. Okay? They want a woman that has something going on. They want a woman that has something going on. So to say that a man just wants a pretty girl, a successful man, wealthy man, high value, just want a successful, good looking woman, and that's it. No, that's not true at all. It's just more than that. So that's where the shallowness of his message. It's too shallow. But anyway, now I be having these low value women. They're having sex with everybody, and they have the nerve to say what they deserve. Let a broke ass man with a bunch of kids tell you what he deserves. They'll laugh at that nigga. But see, women say that because they got a pussy. Women say that because they got a pussy. Women say that they could get any nigga they want. Women actually believe that their pussy is gold. Women actually believe their pussy entitles them to everything. Like, they really do. That's why women are so entitled. They actually believe that my pussy means it gives me access to the world. Your coochie does not give you access to the world. You can fuck your way here and there, but you're going to get used and dragged too, just like that. So I don't know what it is. Let a bum ass nigga with a bunch of kids talking about he want a great wife. What would happen? Especially a black guy. What would happen to a black man with a bunch of baby mamas and a bunch of kids talking about he want a great wife? What would happen? What would society tell him? What would the world tell him? But then they'll tell a woman, a black woman, especially because nowadays in our society, we have to tell black women what they want to hear. We tell black women no matter what they do, they deserve everything. We tell black women no matter how foul your behavior is, no matter how many men you sleep around with, no matter the bad choices you keep making, no matter if you choose not to better your life, you still deserve the world because you're a black woman. This is what society tells black women. So this is where the entitlement comes from. I deserve the world. I'm a black woman. But you're a piece of shit black woman. A black woman that's deserving of that has put into the work to deserve it. How come black women don't have to put in no work? Only a black woman that's deserving of that put in the work, that went through the years of sacrifice and struggle and got her life together. And she didn't sleep around with a bunch of men and expect a man to come and save her. She didn't do that. She actually worked to get her life straight. Now she's looking for a man. That's different. Now, if you got your life in order, you got all your ducks in a row, and you're looking for a man, that makes sense because now you got something going on. And if you could meet a man, y'all can build together because you have already built something in your life. You find you a man that has built something. Y'all can come together and build a family. Nobody's leeching off each other. Straight like that. Straight up. That makes sense. That's how you build a family. But society tells black women, and this is why black women make such bad decisions. They tell black women, no matter what you do, you deserve the world. And that's a fucking lie. No matter what you do, because you're a black woman, you deserve the world. That makes absolutely no sense at all. What does being a black woman mean you deserve every why? That makes absolutely no sense. And it's fucking racist. It's racist as hell. It's racist towards black men and other cultures. How do they get that kind of privilege? How? That's racist as shit. Because you're a black woman and no matter what you do, you deserve the world. What? You don't have to put in no work to earn this? What? What kind of shit is this? Thank you for hitting the super chat. Yes, there's Jezebels out here. Yes, sir. I'm gonna do a series on Jezebels. Chet Hogan. Chet Hogan says, keep doing your thing, my brother. Expose these demonic Jezebels. Yes, they're Jezebel women. We live in a society full of Jezebels. And I'm gonna do a series on that next week. Because she's a black woman. That's racist as shit. So because she's black, just give her whatever she wants. How does that make sense? Yes, thank you. Cortez is racist and sexist. Thank you. How come you're a black woman? You just deserve everything. How come white women don't say this? You never hear white women say this shit. You don't hear Latino women saying this shit. We're supposed to give black women special treatment. and they don't even deserve this shit. No, a woman deserving, no matter what culture you are. If you're a woman that deserves this, you should get this. I'm going to say that again. A woman that's deserving should get this. Not because you're a black woman. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. And because I'm a black woman. Then what the fuck does that mean? What type of black woman are you? And this is where they get mad at me because I call out a certain type of black woman. They so entitled. They don't have to earn shit. They ain't got to earn a damn thing. I'm a black woman. They got that black woman card. It's ridiculous. Like the black woman card is the most racist. Is becoming the most racist card out there. They could pull it out for anything. A black woman try to kill another black woman. That's a black woman. Why you shoot her? Because she tried to kill another black woman. Black woman. Try to destroy your brother. That's a black woman. If she tried to destroy you, that means she did it for a reason. They always got excuses for black women. It's crazy. She got five baby daddies. Well, the baby she had, the men. Well, it's the men's fault. The woman she out there fighting, being violent in the middle of the street. Well, that girl should have never cussed at her. They got excuses for every damn thing. Like I'm so sick of that card. I'm a black woman card. So that means I can do anything I want with no consequences. And the government funds that shit. So that's why they feel like they could do anything they want to do. And that's why they have this sense of entitlement. That's why they have this sense of entitlement. And of course, I don't have to say, now, you got to be a dumbass, because I'm not talking about all stupid. If somebody says, not all, you stupid. I'm not talking about all. We're speaking of the large majority of black women. Common sense. No matter what they do, they don't have to, the black woman card. I'm going to start calling it the black woman card. The black woman card means I can do anything I want with no consequences, and you can't call me out. The black woman card is I can call out everybody else, but I'm above judgment. I'm above being critiqued. I'm above being analyzed. I'm going to say that again. That black woman card means I'm above being critiqued. I'm above being called out. I'm above being checked. But I can check everybody else. I could call out everybody else. I could say, you niggas ain't shit. You men ain't shit. You men need to do this. You black men need to do that. I could say that all day long. You better not check my behavior. You check my behavior, guess what? You don't like black women. I don't like their behavior. You're damn right I don't. I don't like y'all behavior. Yep. You don't like black women then. So y'all, so with that same thing, that means y'all don't like black men. So by that same intellectual analyzing, that means y'all don't like black men because y'all talk about black men all the time. I can pull up several channels right now of black women just talking about black men. They call them Dusty. Becky. They love Becky's, and it's all kind of female channels that talk shit about black men. And you got a ton of black women over there cheering that shit on. I could pull up several channels where black women are just talking about black men and what we ain't doing and what we need to do and what this and that. They talking pure shit. Nobody go over there and say, not all black men, not all black men. You don't see nobody doing that shit over there. Not all black men. Ain't nobody defending black men. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say about black men. You can say anything you want to say about black men. They could do it. Call out their behavior. You get attacked. You get insulted. You get called all kind of names. You get cussed out because they feel like they're above reproach. They feel like they're above being checked. They feel like they're above that. So when men start checking them, it's a blow to their ego because a lot of them are narcissistic anyway. You got to be narcissistic to think that once you start thinking you're above everybody, that's a narcissistic way of thinking. How are you above being checked? How? The black woman card. The black woman card. That shit is hilarious. But anyway. That's a good point, Chef. He says, it's funny how most of us good black men are experiencing this with black women all across America. Yes. And I think that's why Kevin Samuels' show blew up. I think that's why Kevin Samuels blew up, even though I don't agree with everything he say, but he makes some good ass points. I think that's why his show kind of blew up when he started checking the black women that came on his show. Because if you notice, when he started checking black women on his show, that's when he started going viral. Everybody, now I don't have a problem when he be checking them, and I agree with that. When he be checking black women that come on his show with that loud ass mouth, I agree with that totally. I'm like, yeah, that's right. Check that chick. She out of pocket. When they come on there just talking, not listening, I always want to tell you something. I do agree when he be checking them chicks. I may not agree with his definition of high value. I don't agree with the definition of how he do that. But when he be checking these chicks, yes, check them chicks. Check them chicks on you. Because a lot of black women are unchecked. We live in a simp society. So they feel entitled. They feel entitled to stuff. And the simps they're disgusting mothers, and these simps make them feel like that. And society as a whole has told us we cannot call out their behavior. We cannot say nothing to them, but they can say stuff to us. Mind blowing. Mind blowing. But anyway, I'm about to get off of this live. Let me tell you something, ladies. You can't put a bunch of mileage on your car and expect to get top price. I'm going to say this again. You can't put a bunch of miles on your car and expect to get high prices or high value because you're not high value. You're not high value anymore. It's a fact. That's why cars that have a lot of mileage that are used usually don't get bought. Usually get what? Destroyed. Usually they just use the parts. A car that has a lot of mileage on it, nobody really wants to buy that car. That's the last car on the lot to get bought. Nobody wants a car that has a ton of mileage, and not a successful man. I'm talking about successful men. Successful men, why do we have to tolerate a woman that has a bunch of mileage on her car? Why do we have to pick you and your kids? Why? That's not a package deal for us. That's a package deal for you. You hit the jackpot. We ain't getting nothing out of the deal but a headache. That's it. You hit the jackpot, not us. We ain't hit the jackpot. I take on a woman with a bunch of kids. She hit I get nothing out of the deal. I'm gonna get a nasty attitude and all kind of other shit because now she ain't gonna respect me after that. Anytime a man taking her and a bunch of kids, she ain't gonna respect that nigga. Now he's gonna be obligated to do a bunch of shit. Now she could really be manipulative. Now she could really have a nasty attitude. Now her true colors is gonna show. Trust me. I done got with a lot of women and their true colors shown after she thought she had me. Hey, fellas, test a woman. Make her think she got you and see how her attitude changes. I'm telling you, this is the type of woman you know you got. Make her think she got you and see how her attitude changes. Now, either she gonna get worse or she gonna treat you good. You'll know if a woman appreciates you after she thinks she got you. The way how a woman treats you after she thinks she got you is gonna show her true character. So if I'm a successful man, I take on this woman and a bunch of her dirty ass kids, and she talking crazy to me. I better do this now. Now I better do that. Now I'm gonna have all these obligations while she sit on her ass and collect money. While she sit on her ass, go shopping and spend your money up. Might fuck another nigga on the side. You be home babysitting her kids. And she fucking another nigga on the side with your money. Bring a chick in that got a bunch of kids. Y'all start having problems. She gonna fuck around on you. She gonna sneak out on you. She gonna take your money and fuck other niggas while you home with the kids. And she's not gonna respect you. So it's not wise for a successful man to give with a woman a bunch of kids. I think a woman just a woman with a bunch of kids should have gotten with one of those baby daddies. She should have tried to make it work with one of those baby daddies that she was with. Go back and make it work with one of them. Go build a family with one of them bum ass niggas you had a baby by. Because ain't no man coming to save you after you got some high dick percentage and high mileage on your car. It ain't gonna happen. I'm your boy Zillionaire, the truth speaker, the guy that makes everybody mad, especially women, because women don't like to hear the truth nowadays. I tell you, boy, women do not like to hear the truth, especially our women. Woo, they don't like the truth, boy. You tell them the truth, they're like, how dare you tell me the truth? Our women look at us like, how dare you tell us the truth? How dare you speak the truth to us? Woo, boy, that's how they treat us. They're the only culture that do that. Only culture of women that have no respect for us. Every other culture of women, they respect their men. Our women, they don't respect shit. All right, I'm out of here. I'll holler at y'all later. Like I say, my sister and my sister's coming over with my niece and family time. See, I got daughters, I got family, I got nieces, I got sisters, I got family. So I got to go tend to my family and go spend some time with my peoples. I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all have a good night. I'm gone. Y'all know I got to play welfare queens. Now, let me say this before I go. Black women, let me tell y'all something. I know y'all don't like my method of tough love. I know y'all don't like it, but y'all need it. A lot of you grew up without your fathers, and y'all need tough love. That's why when I speak, a lot of you black women get upset because you're not used to a man speaking with authority. You're not used to a man calling you out. Now, if y'all grew up with your fathers, if y'all black women grew up with your father would have called you out when you were wrong. Your father would have spanked you when you were wrong. Your father would have corrected you when you were wrong. So that's why y'all grow up with no fathers. So y'all grow up unchecked. Y'all never had a father's discipline. And that's the sad part. That's what's wrong with a lot of our black women and our children. No strong male figure to discipline y'all. So y'all are out of control. If you had a dad, you would grow up having respect for men. A lot of you didn't grow up with your father. That's why y'all don't respect men. Y'all not used to seeing authority. So when y'all do see authority, that's why y'all disrespect it, because you're not used to seeing it. If you had a daddy, you would understand that's how my father talked. My father corrected me. My father kept me straight. My father told me to act like a woman. My father told me to act like a young lady. My father taught me how a woman's supposed to carry herself. My father told me a young lady is supposed to keep herself and not be out here sleeping around. My father taught me how to have dignity and self-respect. My father taught me how to love myself. And that's the problem with our generation of black women. No strong male figures teaching our young girls how to be like that. They're raised by ignorant, violent mothers, and their mothers are out here being whores and sluts, and they're rotating dick, and they grow up thinking that that behavior is okay. But they've been using black women against black men for so long. I don't think it's any hope for the black family, and I really don't. I know it hurts me to even say that. I just don't believe there's no hope for the black family. It just isn't until black women start to understand and have respect for black men. I don't think it's ever going to happen. But I'm your boy Zillionaire. I'm out of here. Put your thoughts in the comments. Let me play, what's her name? Let me play Welfare Queens. I'm out of here. God loves you. Zillionaire does. If you don't like my tough love message, if you don't like the truth, you can get the heck on out of here. I'm out of here. Let me play my favorite song, Welfare Queens. God bless you. Y'all have a good night, man. Let me go kick it with my family. Y'all have a good weekend. I'll see y'all live Monday. I'll probably be posting videos throughout the weekend. But I'm gone.
Welfare Queens. Weave on their scalp. Welfare Queens. Roaches in their house. Welfare Queens. I like you. Yeah, I met this hood rat whore. She said I was fly. She said, sexy little daddy, won't you come on by? I said, okay, baby doll, tell me where you live. She said, down in the hood with a bunch of kids. I'm like, damn, baby doll, are they home now? She said, no, they with my mama at the playground. I'm like, okay, I'ma slide through real quick. She said, that's for that dick. I'ma smash her and that's it. She said, four of my baby daddy's locked up in jail. My fifth baby daddy broke, can't post no bail. I'm thinking to myself, man, what the hell? As long as she don't say nothing, she don't tell. So we headed right there, straight to a spot. Stripper pole in the crib, dropped it like it's hot. She said a condom, man, don't even bother. I'm like, hell no, I ain't gonna be your next big bother. Weave on a scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. She ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Weave on the scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. Ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. I met this big booty broad, had a bunch of tattoos, attitude real rude. At the mall, looked at me and said, get over here, nigga. I said, what? She said, yeah, you, get over here, nigga. I ain't a chump. So I went and stepped to the chick. Earring in her nose, earring in her lip. She said, go with me tonight. I need that dick. You gon' be my boy toy, my new play stick. I felt like Jay-Z. Excuse me, miss. She said, look at all this ass. You gon' pass on this? On second thought, you might be right. You got a lot of stuff to keep me occupied tonight. She got a call, didn't know her phone was on speaker. We outside waiting, hurry up, she quit up. Welfare queen tried to set me up. Welfare queen tried to mess me up, straight up. Weave on a scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. She ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Weave on the scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. Ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Man, I tell you, these chicks out here disgusting, man. They got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 baby daddies. These kids don't even know who the father is. You are not the father. Maury show, man. They try to set you up, put you on child support. Man, they just paid to have babies and destroy the community. Man, what's going on? Why don't you get up off your stinking behind and do something with your life? Straight up. Weave on a scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. She ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Weave on a scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. Ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Weave on a scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. She ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. weave on the scalp. Welfare queens, roaches in the house. Welfare queens, always got a bunch of kids. Welfare queens, ain't ashamed of how she lives. Welfare queens.